And the restless.
We want to get some good.
You're not going to see me today because I'm working behind.
Region has tens of thousands.
Good evening. Tens of thousands of Ontarians are without power. The largest utility company says more homes could be knocking down power lines or pushing tree limbs onto the lines. Hydro One says that as of earlier this evening, they had restored power to around 90,000 homes across the province, but still had tens of thousands to go. Power went out for most before many woke up in the morning. In our region, Hydro One says around 4,500 people were without power during the day today, mostly in the Simcoe and Niagara regions. This is a map from earlier this evening. Some homes are still awaiting restoration at this time, with power not expected to be back until tomorrow afternoon around 4 p.m. Several thousand homes and businesses in St. Catharines were also without power today, but were expected to be restored by this evening. Hydro One has some advice for anyone who finds themselves without power.
The big things you can do are, number one, stay informed. So make sure you sign up for our outage alerts, check our app or outage map, and that'll give you an idea of when power is expected back. These tools really help you make decisions during the storm. So, figuring out if you should stay at home or maybe you want to go to another friends or family, depending on the expected restoration time. If you see a definitely report it.
Highway 6 near the Hamilton Airport has reopened after a transport truck crashed and spilled 150 liters of diesel. OPP say the single vehicle collision happened around 10 a.m. on Highway 6 near Book Road. Investigators say the transport truck drove off the highway and struck a guardrail, which caused the diesel to leak. No one was injured and the cause is under investigation. The southbound lanes of Highway 6 were closed for several hours as crews cleaned up. All lanes are now open. And speaking of some of these treacherous conditions, Steve Burdick joins us now with a first look at the forecast. Steve, I was out earlier this evening and it was very, very chilly. Is that following us into tonight?
It was. I was watching you out there, and it was cold, but that wasn't even the strongest winds.
Oh, goodness.
They happened a little bit earlier. Can you imagine people who had to be outside? But certainly it's cold out there. How cold did it get today? Well, very, very cold. But the winds, what happened here? Gusty winds as we expected. Hamilton 90, St. Catharines 95, Selkirk 99, the Falls, Fort Erie, and Welland 100 km/h wind gusts today. But that is starting to slacken off as this bomb goes by us right now. And here it is right here, this bomb cyclone moving away from us, but it is leaving us a few treats behind, including cold air and again some snow and also some very, very cold conditions out there over the next several days. So we will look at exactly what kind of snow will happen overnight tonight and into tomorrow and where it's going to be, all that coming up in just a few minutes. And we'll also look ahead to what's happening New Year's.
Thanks, Steve. We'll catch up again soon. Ontario Premier Doug Ford claims his government has made huge progress this year. He singled out transportation as a key success story in a video released on social media today. The video comes at the end of a year in which Ford played a major role in Ontario and Canadian politics and caught the attention of the public again and again, all while angering U.S. President Donald Trump. In fact, Ford played such a prominent role in 2025, we've decided to name him the CHCH Newsmaker of the Year.
Ford certainly stood out